Case study for your civics class. Brenda, it's a real honor for you to invite me here today. I appreciate it, because education is just so important to this country. It's so important to Wilmington. We want to grow our economy, and that depends on having an educated workforce. It means we need to be sure that the companies looking at us, the businesses that want to expand, see good education here. And today we're celebrating one of the great education institutions in Wilmington, using both the Montessori method and the inquiry method. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody, but I did learn something recently about Montessori that I did not know. It seems that Sergey Brin and Larry Page are both students of Montessori. Sergey and Larry, as everybody knows, of course, are the founders of Google. You've heard of Google. Alphabet, they call it now. They changed their name. But it is said that you cannot understand that company if you don't understand the Montessori method. I found that fascinating, that a school curriculum would carry into business and would influence the way a business operates. But I think that speaks very well. And of course, the inquiry is necessary too. We need to be asking questions. We can't just go by whatever the book says. We have to ask new ways. The fact that you're teaching that and putting that in your kids here, I think is a wonderful thing. So thank you very much for having me here today. Thank you very much for having 25 years of great success. And let me hope you have another 25 or more great years to follow this. Next, I want to bring up County Commissioner Rob Zappel.
Thank you, Paul, as always. Well, good morning, Friends School. Good morning. What an absolute delight it is to be here. My name again is Rob Zappel. I have the honor and the privilege of serving you as one of your new Hanover County Commissioners. And I also like to bring greetings and congratulations from my fellow commissioners, Chairman Jonathan Barfield, Vice Chairwoman Julia Olson Bozeman, Commissioner Woody White, and Commissioner Patricia Cusack. They all join me in sending a tremendous congratulations to all of the parents that are out here, the entire student body, our head of school, Brenda Esch, and those unsung heroes, the board of directors of the Friends School of Wilmington. Thank you. It's been their collective efforts, along with all those who have been consulting. Thank you, Bill, and to help build this, to take us to this moment. I know I was first called in, I guess, 3 years ago, now. Met with Bill and Brenda to talk about this project. And at that time, I looked around. We sat in this very this building right here and looked out. And they started to describe what I knew that the school needed, which was a gym, a multi-purpose space, more learning classrooms. Most importantly, outdoor learning centers and areas just like this, and how we can make this all happen and not lose the character, the wonderfulness of this entire school. And they've made it happen 3 years later. And here we are. It just made me smile from ear to ear when I walked over and saw this mini excavator sitting here. I thought, come on, let's get going. And the idea that we'd be celebrating the road and the road breaking that will lead us into the future, 25 years we're celebrating here today, that's fantastic. And one of the core tenets of the Shaker tradition in Friends School is all the students, all of us, are teachers, and we're all learners. That was re-emphasized to me today as I walked over from the parking lot here. I saw all the older students holding hands with the younger students as they brought them over to this. I mean, it's symbolic, but boy, it's so important. And I know when I meet a person, 10-year-old, who's coming through Friends School, as they look me in the eye and they shake my hand. It's something that simple. Respect for elders, respect for each other, respect for our environment, critical thinking. You see, I have the real privilege of also being a grand friend here My grandson, Jameson, here attends and is in 5th grade. And he brings me home daily the experiences and the lessons that he learns. The idea that you can learn outside of a classroom, outside and off this campus, that's not an unusual thing. It's not a field trip. It's part of your daily activity. And to realize that the world is a classroom that surrounds us all. That is a lesson that will take you places in this world. And I know you're learning it all here. So, heck yeah, I'm here to support you. The entire county's right behind you. Let's go, Friend School, another 25. Oh, hey. My good friend, the wonderful Brenda Ashton.
Well, I've had some time to just look at you as I said there, but I still want to do it from this vantage point. I am so incredibly proud of us. I want to thank donors who got us to this point. We have some really visionary lead donors who jumped in immediately and said, we're in, let's go, let's bring others along. We've had lots of other people join them. And one occasion in particular that was really fun was last year's soiree when we did the Fund a Need for the road, the infrastructure, the new entrance that will come in on Camellia Lane. 61 of us jumped into that moment and raised a lot of money that is going to help us start with something I think a little bit bigger than that, but that kind of equipment very, very soon. We asked Thomas Construction to bring that over just to give us a sense of what we're going to do, but thank you to Thomas for bringing that, for setting that up, and for working with us on what is going to be an incredible new entrance, new way into school, all the things, all the less pizzazzy things that we must have first before we have that beautiful building. So that will start very soon, and I want to thank all of you who made that possible in terms of your investment, in terms of your financial investment, because this is a really good idea, but we need to support it with our dollars. So thank you to all of you who did that. As we enter our 25th year, Friend School is claiming its identity as a model for civil discourse and community engagement, and as a permanent force for educational excellence in Wilmington. We believe the world needs passionate, lifelong learners who act with courage, integrity, and love. Lofty goals often require some steep climbing, and together we are reaching new heights. You guys, we are in a unique moment, one that follows a storm and sends our roots shooting down into this sandy soil. A moment that celebrates who we are in our town and who we are called to be. A moment that is teeming, even more than usual, with possibility. As Quakers do, we are going to enter a moment of worship, and this time we get to do it with the most incredible song, sung by our friend Laresha Dion and accompanied by our friend Clyde Edgerton. A song some of us first heard them sing at our Writers' Night in February, and when we were designing this program today, we knew that a special moment like this would carry us into a moment of worship that helps us imagine sending our roots down into this soil and celebrating this moment. After LaRaisha sings this song, we're going to settle into a quiet moment of worship together that will end with our groundbreaking.